welcome back to my channel. I normally make cleaning and lifestyle videos, but today we're taking a little bit of a different approach and going through my current normal everyday makeup routine for summer. I think it's fun to see how your routine changes from season to season. So even though it's nothing crazy or drastic for myself, I do definitely prefer different colors, maybe different techniques once the summer months roll around. So I just wanted to show you how I've been doing it. It's kind of fun to see what other people's routines are. I just think it's interesting to see. So jumping right in, the first thing that I do before applying any makeup is apply some sort of sunscreen on my face. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, obviously I will wear sunscreen. This is so important year round. For a variety of reasons I'm sure you're familiar with, but my favorite one consistently has been the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. I just like that it's clear, so you don't have to worry about a white cast at any point in the day. It's really easy to reapply as well if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time, and I like that it doesn't have any added like sparkles or shimmers. I know they have another version of this that is like a shimmery one, and they also have a matte one that is tinted, but I found this one to be the happy medium between those two. It's just a neutral sunscreen for your face. So I like to apply that first. I probably take like this much, maybe about a teaspoon for my entire face. And then I will give that a couple moments to set in. I don't go right into applying makeup. If you're wondering if this sunscreen makes your face any extra oily or anything, I think I find that all facial sunscreens are going to make your face oily in some way, shape, or form. I've tried drugstore, high-end, and I just find that at the end of the day, they definitely do make your face a little bit more oily or just leave some type of sheen. I have oily skin already naturally, and it's extra oily in the summer, so just a little extra oil. I've learned to deal with it at this point, but I will be honest, it definitely doesn't make your face matte in any way, shape, or form, and likely there will be a little bit of excess shine because of it. It's just something to be aware of, but I think the benefits of wearing sunscreen definitely outweigh that. While we're waiting for that to set in, I'm just gonna go in with the Claudier lip balm. This thing is almost done. Dropped it so many times that this is what the cap looks like, so we're almost done with it. First thing that I'll usually start with are brows. So in the winter, I find that I like more of a strong brow. Not necessarily like my brows aren't like making a statement or anything, but I definitely like the brows to stay more in place in the winter as opposed to the summer. I think we can give them some flexibility. They can kind of move around. So the products that I find myself gravitating towards are, of course, the Benefit Brow Tint. This is actually honestly a year-round staple for me for like a quick swipe of brow product, but I'll use it today and then I'll kind of layer on top pencil to fill in the gaps. So I'll also normally brush up my brows real quick too, just to get them in place. And then going in with Benefits. I definitely think this one may be running low, but I do have a backup ready to go for when it finally runs out. And then to kind of fill in the gaps, I'm gonna go in with a brow pencil. This is the NYX micro brow pencil, but honestly sometimes I also teeter back and forth between using a brow pen or a pencil, but today I think I'm just feeling the pencil. So I'm just gonna fill in like little gaps. I've honestly never been really great at brows, so I'm just accepting that it's not my forte. I feel like some people can make them look so good and hair-like, and I've just never had that skill. And now it's fun because my brows will be red like this for like 10 plus minutes. I just put the cap on the wrong way. Finally, for the brows, I'm gonna go in with a brow gel, and this is the NYX The Brow Glue. I think this product is just okay. I don't love it, I don't hate it, and for now, we're just going to work on using it up. I do like the little spoolie though. So moving on to concealer, I've been switching in between the Dior Forever Concealer and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I think they're both good, but today I think we're gonna go with the Dior one. One thing that I do in the winter that's different from my summer makeup routine is I will layer concealers in the winter, and when I try to do that in the summer, I find that they go on cakier and it just doesn't look as good. So if I stick to just one swipe of concealer and just don't layer them on top of each other, I find that I have a much better time. So my main problem area are my dark circles and these red brows right now, but hopefully that goes down in the next couple minutes. So that's what I'm going to focus applying the concealer to. So first things, I go in with a foundation brush to just spread that out. And then recently I've been going in with a stippling brush like this just to kind of blend and buff that out as well. Alright, now that under eyes have been concealed, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I've been using this for a while now and we have hit pan. The pan has gotten bigger, I think maybe from the last time I showed it, but I just take a little bit of this on like a more concentrated but fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that just basically under the eyes and then sometimes forehead, maybe a little bit. I've been trying to figure out what's been adding like a slight glimmer or glitter to my face, and I think it's been this stuff. I didn't notice it before, but I've been noticing it recently, and I was like, I didn't realize that it had shimmers in it like that. I thought it was just like a matte thing, but all right, so we're getting close to the end here. Honestly, the makeup routine is not that intensive in the summer or winter for me, but I'd say the next and one of the most important things to me is to curl my eyebrows. I feel like this, or curl my eyelashes. I feel like this makes such a difference and just opens up the eye, just adds more definition to the eye. I think it like is an instant wake up for anyone. So I love to do this on a daily basis. Next up in the summer makeup routine for me is blush, and I like to pile on the blush year round, but lately I've been loving like summery blush shades. I'd say the three main ones that I've been gravitating towards this summer is the Laura Mercier Blush Color Infusion in the color Strawberry, and this is just like a gorgeous strawberry-y matte pink color. The Clinique Cheek Pop Blush Pop in the shade 18 Pink Honey, and the Gucci blush in the shade 01 Silky Rose. These are all really cute, really gorgeous, pinky, summery shades, but I think today I'll go for Gucci just because it's the one I've been wearing the most this week, I think. So I really just like to pack it on like down and up on my cheek, kind of covering like the entire cheek. Natural yet unnatural. And then sometimes just to buff things out, I will go in with a bronzer brush and just kind of lightly buffer. And if we do want to add a little bit more dimension to a look, I'll go in with probably any type of Hourglass product. I still have this Hourglass Ghost palette, I think from a couple years ago. So I'll just take like shimmery shades, any type of highlighter or topper, and I just dab a little on with a finger. I know like blinding highlighter isn't trendy anymore. It's been, well, hasn't been trendy for a while, but I think just like a little subtle highlighter is fun, especially in the summer. For lips, I like to keep it really simple, so any type of gloss or lip oil will do, or chapstick, honestly. Personally, that's just what I prefer, pretty much all year round, but I've really been loving the Dior lip oil this summer. Again, a great product, really lightweight, and it doesn't last that long, but it does add a nice glossy look to the lips. Very last thing I'm going to do is set my makeup with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I don't do this every day, but since I am going outside, probably going to be walking around town today, I am going to apply this just to have this makeup lasting a little bit longer. This is the only setting spray that works for me. So that is it for my summer makeup routine. If it's summer where you are, I hope you are enjoying the beautiful warm weather when you can, and I'm gonna go outside because I love this time of year.